We are live here in the southeast of Queensland at the Grand Suncorp Stadium to watch the Newcastle Knights, led by Logan Strange, in what could potentially be him and vice-captain Jack O'Neill's last SRL game, taking on the Brisbane Broncos, who are looking to head into the finals in the top two, already locked into the finals, but they are looking to lock up the top two. I am joined here in the commentary box by Jack Carl. Jack, what are you looking forward to about this game?
Oh, look, this is an absolute cracker of a match. I'm very excited to see how Logan Strange and Jack O'Neill go in what is almost certainly their final game of SRL. They've both contributed massive things to this competition over the past, however long the comp's been around, the past 5 seasons. And I think they're going to be playing with a bit of extra energy tonight, and their teammates are going to be doing that as well. I think Logan and Jack, they'll want to go out with a bang, and that's my story of the night.
Yeah, obviously Logan stepping down as captain and leaving the SRL in the season. I'm sure his players want to play for a minute. It is still possible for them to make finals from here. Although they do have to have every result go their way possible. They need the Warriors to win. They also need the Panthers and Raiders to win, plus themselves. But it all starts here. They have to get a victory here against the mighty Broncos, who are not the friendliest opponents. Have been quite good this season. Currently only losing to the 2 teams surrounding them in the top 3. As is there an error to start the game? Or Pongston picks it up.
It's 6 more.
6 more tackles. I'm not sure I agree with that call. I thought it came out of his hands, but they're going to play on here. Vaughan sends it wide to Mark Iron. He'll be wrapped up. Playing against his old club where he played last season as they grabbed the spoon. It's going to be Mark Lee. Over to Pongston again. We know how dangerous he can be, but wrapped up nicely there by Jordan Williams. He'll play it there just past the 50. Goes by Sadler. Short there to Philly. Charging onto the ball. Getting up towards the 40 now. He'll play it there. Sadler sends it long there to Christie. We know how strong he's been. Getting over to 30. It's a good first set by the Knights. They should be in a position to put attack and kick here. Goes Mark Lee. Long ball and it goes straight into the touch. That's his point in there from the Knights.
Oh, yeah, that's not a great ball there from Mark Lee. Just missing his target a little bit. And it's gone into touch, and the Knights, they've turned the ball over in their first attacking set. Now let's see what the Broncos have got.
Yeah, they had a really good set there. He should have been in a position to put it up a bomb and test out Joey Kelly under these conditions. Obviously, the rain staying away for this one. Quite a sunny afternoon, in fact, it was, as we head into the evening now. With Justin Monkey, a good run from the rookie. Obviously, he'll be playing in his first finals game next week as it goes Carl now. Sending it short ball there to Herbert. Herbert through the line. Herbert's already looking dangerous. Pongston manages to get him though there. Just past the 20 now. Third tackle. Broncos making easy meters up the field here. Short ball there to Williams. Williams pushes forward. A good first run there by Jordan Williams. Playing it there. Fourth tackle. Short ball there to Monkey. Justin Monkey pushing forward. He'll take a settler there. Logan Strange and Robert Momenston the plays to wrap him up there. Fifth tackle now. Goes Jack Cole. He puts it higher. Good kick there. It's going to be under the back. Tapped back for Joey Kelly. He's looking for his 14th try of the season, but no.
Oh.
He gets wrapped up.
God, that was great defense there from Pete Veretto. Absolutely wraps him up. And another good run here from Pete as well. Joey, looking for his 14th throw, as you said. He looked almost certain to go over after the tap back from Herbin. But Pete was there. He put his body on the line and he stopped the fullback. Great stuff.
Yeah, Pete obviously being for Brisbane. His first time against the club since he left at the end of last season as Matthew Vaughan makes meters up the field. This is a good set from the Knights. Joey Kelly, we know how dangerous he is. 13 tries he's already got this season. I thought for certain that was going to be his 14th. But the defense of Pete Veretto managed to get under the ball. That's fourth tackle now. Take a settler over here. Manufata Philly will be. He gets taken down there by Rohan Kaval. It goes back now. It's going to be Mark Lee to put it high. That's a decent looking kick there. Kelly's under it. Taken away by Kelly. In fact, he's going to be forced back here. And the Knights will get the ball back for a goal line dropout.
See, that's what they needed to do in the last set. But that was beautifully executed. A good bomb. Kelly made the catch, but the Knights' defense was there to drive him back. Great stuff there from the Knights.
So there's some good stuff from the Knights early on. Obviously, the Broncos are definitely favorited in this one, despite the storyline down Alex Christie with a big run.
Oh,
but
great run.
They let the Broncos make a lot of easy meters. They managed to get under the ball. They pretty much ended up going 100 meters in that set, and now they have a good attacking opportunity here. As now
I couldn't agree more.
It's now Manufata Philly placed there past the 20. Oh, it's all Mark Lee. Justin Monkey, I think that was, getting shaking him up a little bit. A good hit there. Goes Mark Iron. Long ball over. Robbie Elms looking for a try. He gets over, but Joey Kelly gets under the ball, wraps him up. And the Knights can't get over there. But they'll get the ball back here. They'll have 2 plays left. 4th tackle now. Goes Mark Lee. Gives it over there to Alex Christie. We know how he can find the line. Obviously getting a double in just the second SRL game a few weeks ago. 5th tackle now. Goes Mark Lee. Mark Lee, a massive shot gets put on him. Guys picks it up. And the Broncos get out of trouble there.
Well, we talked about Pete Rotto's defense at the other end. Joey Kelly's defense in that set. Stopping Robbie Elms on the wing and then Alex Christie up front. I mean, that was great stuff there from Kelly. He saved the set for the Broncos. And now they'll be looking to push their way out of their own defending end.
You know, Joey Kelly, traditionally a winger, has moved to fullback this season and he's really set the competition alight. Obviously, his defense has come into question at times despite his tactics play, but he's definitely showing improvements there in what was a good defensive set there from the fullback. Skies now gets past halfway. A big run there from the Brisbane second row. That's a bit of an error there. Picked up there by Caval. Can't find a kick away. And once again, the Brisbane Broncos are going to get wrapped up on the 40. And the Knights will have a good attacking opportunity here.
Yeah, well, I think it was Monkey that just got in the way of the pass there. Not what the Broncos would have wanted, but Rohan managing to get like 10 metres from it. I'm sure they won't be too unhappy with that. I mean, compared to a kick return try, now they just got to defend their asses off.
Have to agree there. As Sadler sends it at line. He goes inside there to Strange. Strange is the line break in what could be his final SRL game. Joey Kelly takes him down there. Sadler now out of dummy half. Always dangerous, Sadler. Justin Monkey and Simon Hunt, the players drop him up. 4th tackle, Strange. Short ball there to Philly. 5th tackle now. Who wants it? Mark Lee's waiting in the back pocket. Sadler sends it to him. He grabs it in. Simon Hunt takes it now. It'll be wrapped up there.
Well, I thought that could have been a non-play. Not sure what happened there. But great defense from the Broncos again, if we're playing to the whistle.
Yeah, they managed to just get onto that. I thought maybe Simon Hunter might have been juggled a little bit into a Knights defender, but they said that he didn't knock it on there as they sent it wide plays. I'll tell you what though, Mark Lee, he may have had an error in that first couple of minutes, but since then he's had a couple of really nice kicks. That was a good kick, and if it had have been just a little bit different bounce, that could have been a try, and his first kick obviously got a goal line dropback. So I have to say, so far I'm impressed with his kicking game, Mark Lee. To go down
yeah, I have to agree. His kicking game has been good.
As Elms will be wrapped up there just short of the 20. Knights working away from their own line now. Another run by Philly. He's been making absolute meters to begin this game. He'll play it there just past the 20. Lee sends it short there to Mobbleston. Playing it there on the 30 now. Goes Alex Christie straight through the line. Has Mark Lee in support. Couldn't find him. Joey Kelly once again has to make the tackle. 4th tackle now. Just past the 50. It's going to go Lee. Sends it there to Vaughan. And he's wrapped up there. This will be the 5th tackle. 14 minutes gone in this game. It goes back. It's going to be Logan Strange to punt it. Sending it down to Justin Plays. We know how strong he can be. Gets past one defender. Although Polkston's going to send him over. And the Knights have enough opportunity.
Great tackle.
Here.
Pongston has made an absolute great tackle there. Plays has looked deadly all season. And Pongston, he just cuts across. He absolutely shuts that play down and drags him into touch. The Knights really on top in this game so far. They'll have another chance to put some points on the board here.
It was Mark Iron who missed the tackle there, but Pongston came across and just took out, just got around him. We know plays is quick, but Pongston wasn't having anything of it, and the Knights have another opportunity here, but they have to find something soon, because they've had all the ball over on the Broncos line, but they haven't been able to find anything yet. Goes Mark Lee, short ball there. It's going to be Christie. Another powerful run there. It's going to be Mark Lee now. Short ball there to Mobbleston. A good run there from the veteran front rower. He plays against quick play ball. Sadly goes to far Philly. Long pass down. Elms is looking for a try and he might have got there.
He's over.
Robbie Elms is going to score. They're going to send it upstairs though.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he got that down. Lucas Deuce was hanging on. But Robbie Elms, he's too strong in the end. Monkey just standing there. Could have tried to get under the ball, but he didn't. And looking at that replay, I'm pretty certain it's on the line, and there's the green lights. Great stuff from the Knights. Their first try of the game.
And it's good there from Robbie Elms, a player we haven't actually mentioned yet, but I believe he's also looking at retiring at season's end, so he'll at least get his... That could potentially be his final try in the SRL, but it's great work there from the Knights though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and you touched on that. I mean, we talked about O'Neill and Strange earlier, but we kind of glossed over Elms. Elms also making a retirement announcement earlier in the season, and it seems he's been sent off well with his own try.
Yeah, it was Farfilly throwing it onto the chest. I sort of think of Farfilly more as a ball runner, but right there though, he just managed to have great ball playing skills, especially for a big back rower. Just got the ball out, and Elms managed to do all the rest of it, having a bit of footwork on there, and ultimately got the try there. As Rohan's going to kick back off now. Knights obviously marking missing a goal. Knights up 4-0 after just 16 minutes. Broncos have not had any opportunity yet. They can fix up their errors. I get the feeling they could definitely ignite this team, but they need to fix up their errors so far. Mobston past the 20. That's the second tackle. He plays it there. Sadler sends it to Mark Lee. We're going to go inside here to Pongston, and he'll be taken down there. As they
that was dangerous. Curtin gives away a penalty, and that is absolutely not what the Broncos needed there. They were starting to get into the grind there. They could have maybe forced a kick before the 50-meter line, and then a penalty is just going to get them right upfield. They're putting the pressure on themselves here, the Broncos. They just need to fix up their errors and penalties and give themselves a chance to get into this game.
This is Logan Strange for a good run, but I think that's it at the moment. Haven't given themselves an opportunity to get into this game. They keep giving away penalties and errors. They did fix it up if they want to, go on to win this game. It's Strange now. Sends it over to Pogs. We know how dangerous he is, but that's a good tackle there by Seamus Wilson. That's the third tackle now. It's going to go there. It's going to be Mobston now. Gets it offload here to Alex Christie. Nearly through the line, but Monkey cuts his legs down. That's the fourth. The Broncos cannot afford to concede here. Is now Sadler out of dummy half. He'll be put on his back there. That's the fifth tackle. It's going to go Mark Lee. It puts it on the boat. No, he drops it, and that's his point in there. In fact, they put a double knock on.
Oh, that might be a knock-on from the Broncos, though. No, okay. I thought that maybe the ball hit Mark Lee's foot and then into a Broncos player, but...
Yeah, that's quite disappointing there from the Knights. And another attacking opportunity, but they can't finish it. Another error off a kick there from Mark Lee. But now the Broncos have a good attacking opportunity. Kelly there gets around one, but ultimately, Martin Billy's there to clean up the scraps. They go short ball there. Wilson now. He gets wrapped up. That's the fourth. They're making pretty good meters here. They'll be in a position to potentially put attack and kick in depending on this last plays. Kelly steps a couple. Veretto comes round to make the tackle. That's the fifth tackle now. We're going to send it back to Carl. Carl's going to wait a while before he kicks it last second over to Elms. Uh-oh. Robbie Elms is in the space. He wants another one. It's a foot race between him and Kelly. Kelly makes it across to make a tackle. Brilliant tackle there, but they're not out of trouble yet, the Broncos. He plays it there. They give it to Farfilly. He takes a hit up now. Great kick return there from Elms. On the 30. They go short side. Looks like yes to have it goes. Farfilly out there to Elms once more. He's had a great start to this game, Robbie Elms. Third tackle. Mark Lee. Long pass over to Sadler. Sadler's through the line, but he gets wrapped up. No. That's the fourth tackle. He plays it there. 15 meters out now. They're going to send it over Pongston to Elms. Elms gets past one, but no, he's going to be wrapped up there for a fifth tackle now. We're going to play it there. Goes to Mark Lee. Puts it high, probably a little bit too shallow there. Taken by Pongston, and the Brisbane Broncos somehow survive there.
Yeah, well, Mark Lee, he's had a good game so far. He's had a couple errors, but that one you can definitely put down in the error column. Just a bit too shallow, that kick. I feel like there could have been some pressure put on the Broncos line there if he puts that another 5 or 10 meters forward. Definitely not what the Knights wanted, but boy, they are on top at the moment. The Broncos really struggling to stay in this match.
That's a good run though by their rookie Jake Scott pushing up the middle. I have to think that Mark Lee put it high, but I have to think it probably would have been a better option there to sort of go low, test that Joey Kelly sort of, getting low. Doesn't give him opportunity to sort of get any sort of momentum if he does make the catch. I sort of feel like there it needed to be a grubber kick, not a bomb right there. I think it was the wrong kick option there from Markley, definitely. It's Carl now. Kicks down to Maverick Oldfield. Another break here. Uh-oh. He gets past Joey Kelly. Oldfield's away. You can shut the gate there. They're in support. Gronk is going to try to get there, but no, he's too quick, and Maverick Oldfield scores. And the Knights are going to go up 8, probably 10-0 after just 24 minutes.
That is a great try there from Maverick Oldfield. The kick chase just wasn't there. Joey Kelly stood there like a... I don't know what like, but Maverick Oldfield, great try there. And the Knights are going to go ahead.
Yeah, Maverick Oldfield, he's got a couple of them this season. I think those will be scoring one against this old club earlier in the season, but just put a footwork. Joey Kelly got bamboozled, and just like that, the Knights going to be up 10 points to 0 after just 24 minutes. What's happening here at Suncorp?
I don't know. The Knights have put out a real ambush here. And the Broncos just aren't going with them. They'll really need to fix up their errors, I think. That's the big thing. They've had maybe one set in the Knights half all game. And that's their own doing at the moment. They'll need to fix that one up.
You have to agree that they really need to just make sure they can complete their sets. There are quite a few errors, middle-away penalties. And I also do click with those kick chases. They've had a few good ones, but for the most part, Robbie Arms and Maverick Oldfield making easy meters off the kick chase, and obviously one that he went to a try. That one, though, definitely was a try. That's another area they need to clean up. They want to make sure they can stay in this contest.
Yeah, I agree. They really do need to clean that defense up there. Their goal line hasn't been too bad, but kick returns, they've been getting too many easy meters on the Knights.
It's modified Philly playing it. They just passed the ball. They need to make sure they complete the set after points. Goes short there to Logan Strange. Scott, and I think that's Bailey Wilson reading it well. Sadler sends it down to Vaughan. Vaughan dummies and runs, but it's going to be Jake Scott once again to make the tackle. He's had a massive impact off the bench today. 5th tackle. They send it over. It's going to be Mark Lee now. Oh, that's not the greatest kick. It's going to be on the fly to Justin Plays. Uh-oh. Justin Plays will be wrapped up there. Another great tackle there by Ponkston and Justin Plays. It's the first tackle. They go short side into Deuce. Deuce is dangerous. Gets past Ponkston, but it'll be taken down there by what looks to be Robbie Elbs. This is a good set by the Broncos, sorry. Very good tackle opportunity. Justin Plays now. Gets around one, but he's wrapped up there eventually by Manafart Philly. It's going to be short ball there. Jake Scott again with a good run. Looking to get a quick play to ball here. Logan Strange holding on a little bit. Then the defensive line is set. Goes out the back. Kelly sends it on to Justin Plays. Plays gets past one. Plays takes on Ponkston, but he's going to get taken down there. 10 meters out now. The Broncos are on the attack. If they find something, it'll be absolutely detrimental to the Knights. Simon Hunt puts it high. A great kick, a towering kick. Tapped back for Joey Kelly, and he's in for a try, and that's his 14th of the season.
A beautiful try there for Joey Kelly. They tried to play again. It's the exact same strategy. It seems like they've come up with a game plan, put it high, get Sam Hervin to tap it back to Joey Kelly, and Joey Kelly just goes in with ease. The Knights, they defended the last one, unable to defend that one, though. The Broncos, they've hit back well.
Yeah, well, Simon Hunt out of all plays put up the ball. He's had a very good season, Simon Hunt. Not sure they signed him for his bomb game, but it worked out there. And, well, the Broncos, without having any sort of ball, they strike very early on in just their second real attacking opportunity. And the Knights are down by 4 when they've had all the ball. They probably, actually, they'll be down by 6. Fafal sort of choked that one. That's the poor miss there. As the Knights are getting ready to kick back off now. The Broncos are down by 6. But they've probably... To say the Knights probably feel like they've had a lot of this ball, but they probably deserve to be up by more than 6 with how much ball they've had.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. I think that the Broncos have had 2 chances. They've scored in one and almost scored in the other. I think the Knights will be feeling pretty hard done by the fact they've only scored 2 tries so far. I think the Broncos will be feeling pretty happy with their defense for the most part. And they just need to stay in the game, both teams, because this next 10 minutes is a real turning point.
I have to agree there. You know, if the Broncos, we don't have to quickly make an attack. If the Broncos score another try or another 2 tries before half-time, the Knights could potentially go into half-time with the title down, which is definitely not what they deserve considering how much ball they've had. The Knights really need to make sure, at minimum, they don't concede another try. But at best, they probably should get at least another one to feel confidence. Intercept from Samaptua! He's done this before at Suncorp, and he's going to do it again. Deja vu. And Samaptua, last time was for the Raiders, this time it's for the Knights. and he scores an intercept at Suncorp.
Wow, that is something out of nothing. Rohan Cabal just throwing the ball straight to Sabbath Ta'ua. I'm not sure what happened there, but Ta'ua read it perfectly. He goes under the sticks, and the Knights are going to extend their lead back out to 10.
I'll take our minds back to round 1, season 4. And he did that against the Broncos for the Raiders. It was actually about the same minute mark too, and Sabbath Ta'ua, he's done it again, this time for the Knights off the bench.
I actually think we commentated that game together, Lachlan. I think that was a game that we both commentated together. I remember very clearly that Sabbath Ta'ua streaking away against the Broncos, and I guess lightning does strike twice.
This time, usually it doesn't strike the same place twice, but I think it has here. Luckily for Rohan, it's not him throwing the intercept, but it may have very well been the halfback for Brisbane, whoever was back in last season, but unfortunately, the Broncos concede just like that. And that's disappointing for the Broncos. They're just starting to get a bit of momentum, but they concede another error here, and this time it's, well, crucial. Sabbath Ta'ua streaking away for an intercept, and, well, the Broncos down by 12, and they don't seem to be getting better with their errors, do they?
Yeah, no, they don't. They keep making them, and it's really going to cost them. I think that the captain's going to be getting into them at halftime, because if they fix it up, they're looking good enough in attack that they can win this game. They just are shooting himself in the foot at the moment.
That's a good run there by Holston. Strange gets an offload. Maybe he gets another try for it to finish off his career today. Ponkston's going to have to send it out. He'll be at dummy half. Sends it out there. It's going to be Vaughan to put it high. That's a good kick. That's a great kick, in fact. Taken there by players under pressure. Had, I think, Mark Iron coming through. But the Broncos survive another attacking raid of the Knights. As the Broncos play it there, it goes out to Simon Hunt. Breaks another tackle. Sabbath Ta'ua is the man to come around and make a tackle on Simon Hunt. Over to Seamus Wilson. Wilson with a big run. Gets up past the 40 now. Or on the 40, I should say. It's going to be Jack Carl. He's going to kick early here. Doesn't have the angle for a 40-20. Ponks is on his bike, though, getting back there. Makes the catch. In fact, he's going to go step 1. He takes on Kelly. This could be dangerous for the Broncos. Kelly tracing down Ponks, and I think he'll get to him. But not after Ponks gets past the 20. Another poor kick chase defense there from the Broncos. Ponks been playing it there. Sadler sent to the board. Short ball there to Sabbath Ta'ua. He's already scored 1 today. Can he get a double? Playing it there, second tackle. Long ball out. It's going to be Philly. Put onto his back. That's the third tackle now. Sadler sends it short ball there to Barkley, but he's going to be dropped. That's not the play they needed. Fourth tackle. Where's Ponkston? He's the man they could send it to. They're going to send it here. In fact, no, Mark Iron. What's happened here? He's just stopped. He could have probably dived over for a try there, but he's just stopped. And he'll be helped up there. One play left.
I think he was thinking he was on the Broncos again.
Could have been confused there for a second. Going to be Mark Lee, sends it home. That's not a great kick there. That's not a great kick. Taken easily by Joey Kelly. In fact, Cooper Cronk. Oh no, Cooper Cronk. He's just turned this into absolutely something. I don't know how.
Oh, who's that chasing?
Cronk.
Jack O'Neill?
Jack O'Neill might make the try save, but no, I don't think he will.
Oh.
And Cooper Cronk's going to score. And that's definitely a try against the run of play. They've striked back here, the Broncos.
Oh, I thought Jack O'Neill, he came out of nowhere and he started gaining on him, but Gronk had enough speed to get away from him in the end. And not a great kick from Mark Lee. The last one didn't cost him. That one does. And Cooper Gronk streaks the length of the field to score a try.
Yeah, I think Cooper Gronk was even surprised when he found space. He just caught it there, twisted around a little bit, and just ran into a gap. And suddenly, he had acres in front of him with no one in sight. And just like that, the Knights got one against the run of play, but so did the Broncos. And now, Shimondra Caval doesn't choke this kick again. The Broncos are down by 6 once more. It's Mark Lee getting ready to kick off. 3 minutes to half time. Just joining us. Knights up 16-10 against the Broncos. We're at home. Broncos had a lot of errors so far in their game. Probably more than they would have liked. We've seen an intercept try. We've seen 2 kick return tries. But the Broncos are only down by 6. As Mark Lee kicks back off now. Carl takes it there. Gives it short there to Jake Scott. Now a bit of first. They'll probably get one set here for Broncos and have to give it to the Knights before the Knights will get a couple plays. Now Jackson Aston, that's a big run. Goes for the ball, but it's another intercept. The Knights get one last opportunity before half-time. The Broncos can't seem to stop this at the moment. Barretto sends it to Vaughan. Inside there to Polkston. Polkston gets cast a couple. He takes it all, but there's an intercept throw there to Kelly. And the Broncos will stand at the half here. Kelly read it well. And the Broncos got the ball back.
Yeah, just good positioning there from Joey Kelly. Was expecting the inside ball. He saw Simon Hunt had Ponkston covered, so he just ducked over to try to take that intercept, and he pulled it off. Great stuff there from Kelly.
That intercept wasn't thrown. You have to think that potentially they get a try. Whereas now Kelly breaks up the middle. He doesn't think the half's nearly over yet. He wants another one. The Knights cannot afford to concede just for the break. Now it's Blair Curtin out of dummy half. The fifth. In fact, Knights will get the ball back here. It's already fifth tackle. 30 seconds to go to the break. This might be the last play here. I don't expect the Broncos really want to risk it here. It's going to be Simon Hunt, although they are going to punt it over. It's going to be fielded there by Maverick Oldfield. In fact, he's in the space. And he's caught there, and that's going to be half-time. The Knights leading the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium, 16 points to 10. Getting the ball back on the tee. We're back for the second half. Suncorp Stadium. The Knights up by 6 at half time. How much ball they had? They could be up by about 20 right now, but the Broncos defense managed to last. And the Broncos did fix up some of the errors, and they want to make sure they stay in this contest. Jack, how are your thoughts on the first half?
Oh, look, I think the Broncos will be incredibly disappointed with what they've put out today, but I think the Knights, the hope is there. They can still make finals. They'll need to win this game, probably by a little bit more than they're winning by now. But they can scrape in no matter the win. I think this half could go either way. If the Broncos fix up their errors, I think they could absolutely roll over the top of the Knights. But, and I say that, it's not an error. They don't call it an error, and Herman streaks away. If they fix up their errors, I think they can roll over them. But if they don't, I think the Knights, they have enough hope to get home in the end.
Up through Ruger as Bailey Wilson gets taken down there. It's going to be Rohan with the kick. It's going to be taken there by Robbie Elms. I know he's dangerous, but he'll be taken by what looks to be Justin Plays. Our dummy half now, Isaac Edwards. His first touch of the game, just come onto the field. Interestingly, Jack O'Neill has come off the field for the second half. Let's see what their thought process is there. Sam he's had a great first half. Already got one try. Kelly will take him down there. That'll be third tackle now. Just past the 40. It's going to be Christie. Christie with a big run. Gets past one. In fact, gets it offward to Edwards. Edwards gets taken there. Fourth tackle now.
Looking dangerous, the Knights.
Looking good here. Short ball there to Mobberston, but he gets wrapped up there by what looks to be Simon Hunt. Fifth tackle now. Mobberston plays it there. Sadler sends it back to Mark Lee. They need a better kick here. That's a good looking kick. It's high. Take it all, Joey Kelly. And Joey Kelly's looking to run the distance. He's away. I think he'll be caught here. Polkston's chasing. Polkston's chasing. Edwards might even get him. And I was like, Edwards, what a great takedown there from the Newcastle centre. They play it there, Boven. They're in a good attacking opportunity now. Guys, with a bit of space. Gets it offload there to Eddie Oliver. He gets pushed back.
Oh, wow.
Tackle. On the 20. He places there on the 20. They go. Bailey Wilson. Bailey Wilson looking for a good run. Strange, though, meets him there. The veteran not letting him get under his skin there. They send it over here to Rohan Kaval. Gets up there. 5 meters out. Eddie Oliver. Short there. Wilson looking to crash his way over, but no. And he's on his back. They're going to call this held up. They'll get one kick here. The Broncos to see what they can do. But probably force repeats out. They can't get the try. It's going to be Carl to put it up. Probably a little bit too shallow for my liking. They're taken nicely by Maverick Golfer, but they tackle him. And you can't, if you don't get a repeat set or a try, that's probably not a bad place to start your set. As an arrow here from Logan Strange. Oh my god, who was that? Was that Eddie Oliver?
Bailey Wilson. Bailey Wilson.
He wasn't too happy with being stopped by him early, as now Lucas Newsom's going to score.
Wow, Bailey Wilson. He's absolutely smashed Logan Strange. And Deuce goes over for his 4th try of the season, the rookie center. That is a great play there from Bailey Wilson, and he's just put his team possibly in the position to tie it all up. Great stuff from Bailey Wilson.
Logan Strange will take that one into retirement. He'll be feeling that one for the next 5 years at this point.
He certainly will.
That's been one of the biggest hits we've seen in the SRL, especially Bailey Wilson. He's not one of the bigger front rows we have in the comp, but he sort of just put Logan Strange onto his back as Kavala, another one hits the post here. And the Knights are up 16 points to 14.
Yeah, well, Kaval, he'll want to fix up his goal kicking for the finals. Obviously, the Broncos are locked in. He won't want to be losing this many points from goal kicks when it comes to the finals games, because every point matters then. But for now, it's 2 points the difference. And the Broncos, they've got themselves right back in this match after the Knights were looking dangerous coming out of the halftime break.
Yeah, the Knights really had some, good momentum. Sam Thua and Pete Veretto both had good plays, but they've just, Logan Strange, the veteran, playing potentially could be his final SRL game, just get absolutely folded by Bailey Wilson. That was a massive play by Bailey Wilson. I think Bailey Wilson probably impressed with himself putting the shot on Logan Strange. I don't think Logan Strange expected him to do that. But the Broncos play it there. Goes wide now to Gronk. Gronk looking to get past one. He does, in fact, get around Dylan Murray. But the defensive Bappy Vaughan blocks him up there. Carl now. Short ball there to Bailey Wilson again. Logan Strange is the man to take him down. Doesn't look to give a bit of payback there, Logan Strange. We might see it later in the contest as Jack Carl punts it over. It's going to be fielded there by Robbie Earls, who goes straight into space here or gets past Kelly. Kelly does a bit of a cartwheel there, but he gets wrapped up there by Logan Guys. Broncos are still down by 2, but goal kicking has been the difference here. Eddie Oliver wraps him up there. Short side here. It's going to be Isaac Edwards now. I keep giving the ball to him, but they can't seem to do much with it. That's the 3rd tackle. Mark Lee sends it over to Mobberston. He'll be wrapped up there. Give it a 4th tackle now. Just past the 50. The Knights need to find something to sort of get themselves back in it, because right now the Broncos are winning the momentum battle. 5th tackle. It's going to be Strange to play it there. It's going to be Bo back to Matthew Vaughan. He punts it over. It's going to be Cooper Gronk. And Gronk now is going to be wrapped up. That's good defense by the Knights. Change of momentum. They'll be stepped in the 20. Not letting them get the step on. And now the Broncos work away from their own line. Kelly gets the offload to Carl. Playing it there. Just past the 40 now. Gonna be Herb. An inside ball there to Jordan Williams. That's a good run. Williams looking to send. Pokes it inside out. He gets the offload to Ellie Oliver. That's a good run from Jordan Williams right there. 3rd tackle. Carl. Short ball there. It's gonna be Allison to push forward. Up towards the 20. That's the 4th tackle now. Rohan pushes forward. About 10 meters out now. Looking for a good kick here from Carl. He sends it high. That's a good looking kick. Tap back for Kelly. They can't do it again. They won't do it again. Mark Lee wraps him up. But that was close there from the Broncos once more.
They are definitely targeting those bombs. That's the 3rd time they've done it tonight, and they've got very good successful tap back rate as well. I don't think they've failed yet, or maybe one actually, that they've failed to get under. But great stuff there. Logan Strange gets rid of Eddie Oliver. He gets an extra 20 meters for his side. But that was great defense there from the Knights to not let Joey Kelly go through for his 2nd try.
Fortunately for Eddie Oliver, I think Logan Strange might have been looking for Bailey Wilson there, but He only found Eddie Oliver, who was just like, you have to do bud, as they play it there. Far Philly now. Mobiston finds a massive looping offload to Matthew Vaughan. Carl was over there, and he managed to make a good tackle on the half. Goes Pete Veretta now. Looking for some space. Eddie Oliver gets around his legs with Williams hopping up top. 5th tackle now. It's going to be once more. Kick. Oh, Logan Strange gets in the way of it. He may have made another error here. Vaughan manages to scoop it up, but that's not going to be the play we would have liked in 5th tackle.
Well, I said it earlier, the kick returns can be very deadly. I think that's around about where Broncos probably would have started their set anyway, so it's good that Matty Vaughan manages to get an extra 10-15 metres off that initial error, but they'll want to get to their kick next time.
Carl being past the getting through the line. He decided to give it back on the inside there, but Eddie Oliver now takes it up. Better be the 3rd tackle. Broncos looking to maybe put an attack at the end of the set here. They go over to Jackson Allison. He charges on. That's the 3rd tackle. 4th tackle, I should say, just past the 40. Carl. Short ball there to Bailey Wilson again with a rampaging run. Alex Crispy and Bo Sadler plays to take him down. 5th tackle now. Goes back. It's going to be Carl. Rubbers it through. Charge down the feet of Mark Levo. That's all it finds. And the Broncos once more can't do anything. And the Knights survive.
Oh, well, that looked deadly. If that doesn't hit the feet of Mark Lee, Lucas Deuce was sprinting onto that. Could have been a double there for the young man. But great stuff there from Mark Lee to trap and scrap. And he saves a try for the Broncos. Or for the Knights, sorry.
Have to agree there. Mark Lee just putting his feet out there. Maybe Carl should have gone for more of the gap. It sort of went directly to his feet. Had it not found the feet of Mark Lee, I think maybe Joey Kelly or Lucas Deuce on the outside could have found himself another 4-pointer. It's Matthew Vaughan now. Punts it over to Justin Plays. Plays is looking dangerous. He's going to be wrapped up there by Mark Levo. He'll play it there. Goes Eddie Oliver. Short there to Bailey Wilson. 2nd tackle. The game's sort of leveled out now. Not many attack opportunities for both scenes at the moment. The teams are just sort of feeling themselves out to start the second half of the games. Only 2 points to difference. They send it over to Joey Kelly. Mark Lee managed to get around the good tackle on the Broncos fullback. 4th tackle now. Bailey Wilson it is. Gets the offload. Simon Hunt. Wrapped up by Logan Strange. That's the 5th now. They send it back. It's going to be Rohan. Hunts it over there to Robbie Elms. He gets onto it. But no, he's wrapped up there by what looks to be Rohan Caval. Good tackle there by the Broncos half. Is now Alex Christie charging through the gap. That's the 2nd tackle.
God, Christie's look good tonight.
Have to agree. Oh, look, he's trying to make another error. Took a bit suspect the past couple of weeks, but he managed to get on there. I have to agree, though. Alex Christie. He's been a really good player. Probably up there with one of the best rookies we've seen this season. He's been really good. And I really like the impact he's had for the Knights.
Yeah, he's been great. He's been bumped off stars. He's very well at this game.
So they kick it down to Plays now. Uh-oh. Plays in a bit of gap, but Isaac Edwards makes another good tackle there on the Broncos winger. 3rd tackle. Playing it there. Joey Kelly now. Oh, that's a big hit. Alex Christie.
And it's Christie.
He had heard his name called and decided to show us that he can do it. As Hyman Hunt now. Breaks past tackle. Gets it offload there to Jackson Allison. That's the 3rd, though. He's looking to get up quickly, though. Marcus offside. They're going to go over. It's going to be Cooper Grog. No, but he gets wrapped up there. Good tackle there by what looks to be Maverick Oldfield. 4th tackle. Carl. Short ball there to Jackson Allison. That's the 5th tackle. Good defensive set there from the Knights. They're slowly pushing back the field territory at the moment. Both teams playing around this middle third of the field. Kicks over to Maverick Oldfield. Watch out. Oh, and he gets taken there. That's a good tackle. For someone we know who is deadly off the kick returns. So Matthew Vaughan takes the hit up. He plays it there. They give it short there now to Mark Iron. Looking to make an impact. That's the 3rd. Mark Lee sends it inside the Logan Strange. That's another good run there from the retiring forward. He gets up towards the 40, but he gets wrapped up. 4th tackle. Matthew Vaughan straight through the gap. Vaughan looking for space. Carl comes round to make the tackle. His eyes lit up for a second, Vaughan, but he couldn't find it. 5th tackle. It's going to be Dylan Murray out of all players kick across. And the good tackle there on Cooper Bronk. Both teams sort of leveling each other out. Who do you think is going to break the game open, Jack Carl?
Oh, well, it's looking like the Knights at the moment, and that might have been it. Allison throwing an intercept straight to Mark Iron. That may have been it. That may be the moment in this game.
It's just in a moment of both teams sort of leveling each other out right now. All of a sudden, they throw an intercept there, and now they're looking dangerous as Pongston taking on the inside there. They haven't really fixed up their errors from the first half of another intercept being thrown. Vaughan sends it out there to Oldfield. Playing it there. Matthew Vaughan now on the short side. Had Sadler on his outside. Chose not to use him. Despite when they start to set, they've barely made any meters even. No, it's just good defense here from the Broncos. In fact, they're going to punt it. They've barely made any meters, that set. In fact, they're going to let it bounce here. Justin plays. Plays down the sideline. Pongston gets across. And the Broncos will play it there on the 20.
Was starting to feel a bit of deja vu in that situation. Plays headed towards the sideline, but Pongston unable to grab him and reel him into touch. Plays good job for staying in touch there.
Lovely half now, Deuce. We know how good he can be from the centre position, but he gets wrapped up there by Mark Iron. Short ball there. Monkey it is. That's the 5th tackle now. It's going to be Carl. Punts it downfield. It'll be fielded there by Maverick Oldfield. Uh-oh. Maverick Oldfield gets past one. Another good tackle there by Jack Carl. Short ball there. Redder will be pushing forward now. That's the 2nd tackle. And Alex Christie with another good run. This is good. Offload for Sadler. He didn't need to throw the offload. Eddie Oliver shoves him back there. Where Sadler it is. Pongston will send it over there. We're going to go inside ball now. Mark Lee it is. Playing it there. That's the 4th. Short ball there. O'Neill. Maybe he can get a final try. Come in the middle. Maybe taking some runs here. 5th tackle. The Broncos cannot afford to concede here. A grubber kick through. Taken there by Mark Iron. Breaks past the tackle. But he's going to be wrapped up. Yes, he will. Sorry,
that was Saba Ta'ua, yeah. And that was great defense there from the Broncos because Ta'ua, once he broke that tackle, it looked like he was gone for all money. He was going to score. So into the final 12 minutes, the Broncos still down by 2 points. They look like they're just hanging on for dear life at the moment. I think the Knights will probably get home here. But the Broncos, they need to have one last roll of the dice in these last 12 minutes. Because there's a top 2 spot on the line for them right now.
Yeah, if I have to say play that, I think it has to be Joey Kelly. We know how good he's been. 10 tries prior to the night. He's scored 10 tries in 3 performances. That is absolutely insane. The likes we've never seen before. Only 1 try tonight, which is still, you know, getting 1 try is still something all players go quite a while without getting a single try. But, yeah, even so, though, Joey Kelly needs to sort of step up. Needs to make some meters up the field. Get the ball early in the tackle count and start showing his badges that we know he possesses. As a poor kick there, we'll see Robbie Old make it up towards the 50.
I think that's just been the story of the night. The Broncos given the Knights too much easy field possession, and Pongston comes across. He's just wrapped up. I thought he might have got around Joey Kelly there.
Pongston with a good run. Sends it over to Saba Ta'ua. He's been great tonight. Already got 1 try. Maybe he can get another. Try here will make it very hard for them to come back. The Broncos. Pongston through the line. It's going to be Eddie Oliver to wrap him up, though. 4th tackle now. Goes over. Isaac Edwards looking for a try. Offload there to Mark Iron. That'll be 5th tackle there. What's the play going to be? Who's it going to be? Sadler gives it to Mark Lee. Puts it high once more. The crossbar might come into play here. It does! But Sadler's going to get pushed back and the Broncos once more survive.
Yes, the Broncos hang on by a thread at the moment. The next try wins in my eyes. And the Knights, they are definitely looking like they will be the next try. The Broncos, they need something off the cusp here. And that might be it. That may be just what they need because they've been stuck in their own half for the past 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes even. And that may help them just get a bit of a chance down the other end.
Yeah, they'll be just short of the 40 here. They'll get a little bit of opportunity. They have to keep on the ball. No intercepts here for the Broncos. Allison gets past the 40. They need to find something. I think it's going to be Joey Kelly and Rohan. I think those two have shown a lot of spark this season. Off the cast. Blair Curtin juggled it a bit. Second tackle. 8 minutes to go. In fact, 7.5 if you want to be more specific about it. Third tackle. Allison with another run this set. I think it's a second this set. Sends it over to Williams. Williams gets wrapped up. It's going to be Sadler plus Alex Christie and Jack O'Neill to take him down. A lot of players need to take down the big ball. Oh, that's a flat pass. Carl stopped before sending it on to Allison. Fifth tackle now.
They need good defense here on the kick return.
They do. Carl probably wants to send it high. He's just going to punt it over. Over to Robbie Elbs. He gets past one. He's going to head towards the sideline. In fact, Kelly can't take him over though. He's enough strength to keep himself inside the field of play. As they throw it intercepted! This is the opportunity they've been waiting for. Guys, on just short of the 30 now. He'll play it there, 25 metres out. Short ball there to Blair Curtin, gets the offload. Jordan Williams will be taken down there by Christie. They need to find something here. Long ball there to Jackson Allison, who's straight through the gap. Goes back on the inside, Funky. Looking to get over, but no, he's going to push over. He's going to go on his back. I don't know if Allison needed to throw a pass. I think it was over no matter what.
I don't think he was quite there. I think Don Ponkston had him covered, but God, that was close.
Guys,
this has me right on the edge of my seat.
Guys, centimetres short. It's going to be Eddie Oliver. He tries to go himself, but Ponkston and Alex Christie. Maybe that was even just a settler play. They're going to set up here. It's going to be Cole. And he kicks it into an offside player. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that may be their last chance. I think they'll probably get one more if they can pull something out of the hat. But, geez, that is just poor, poor, poor from the Broncos. Very poor.
They might get one more opportunity. There's still 4.5 minutes remaining in this game. 16 points to 14. It was, I believe, 16 to 10 at half time. So they've made 4 points is all that's been scored in this half so far. Vaughan pushes forward. Third tackle. Christie gives it short there to Tu'ua. He's had a massive game, Sam Tu'ua. They're on the verge of an upset here and giving themselves a little bit of hope to make finals. Iron with a big run.
Mark Iron will play it there. Bo Sadler there at dummy half. This is going to go right down to the wire. Mark Lee, he boots it out to Cooper Gronk. The fullback's not in position if they can get a breakaway, but they can't. That's amazing defense right there from the Knights.
Yeah, for Newcastle Knights. Defending pretty well. That's an error. I think they might do it here. An error once again. This time Jackson Allison with another error. He's had a few today. Goes short there. Dylan Murray looking. I think that would be his first try, but he's going to get pulled up just short. First tackle. A try here would seal it. Pareto held up over the line. The Knights are on the verge of sending Logan Strange and Jack O'Neill either to a final series or out as winners. O'Neill pushing forward. Wouldn't it be great to see him score? Third tackle. They send it over. Pogston looking to push his way over, but no, he's held up. This will be fourth tackle. We'll get 2 plays left. Mark Lee over the back. Earls looking for a double. Fifth tackle now. Who's it going to be? Mark Lee's on the short side. I don't think it's going to be him to kick it. It's going to be Samatulo, in fact. Bounces through from Bolton, and that's going to lock up the game.
What has happened there? Tu'ua's kicked it backwards. He's kicked it backwards. And Pongston was there just to clean up the scraps. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, no. Stop it. You cannot do that. Seventh, what a game. He's had the intercept try, and now he's caught the ball. Wasn't expecting it. And just dropped it on the boot and kicked it pretty much sideways. He wasn't facing the direction he kicked it in. This is... Tu'ua, you're from another planet, man. It's insane. And that's going to send out the Broncos' performance. They're going to lose here. They're still heading to the final series, so it doesn't affect their finals chances. But it does affect the top 2 chances. As the Knights convert to make it 22 points to 14 with a minute to go.
Well, that is... I'm speechless about that. That is insane. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed.
And Ponkston, of course, is the man to bounce on it. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad Thurl stepped it up. He's had an amazing game. He's probably been the Knights' best player, in my opinion. He's been really running hard. The Knights have set themselves up with a chance to make finals. They have to get 3 results to go her way. But, oh, there's an error off the kickoff. Maybe we could see one last try for the Broncos. There's 8 seconds to go. Will they even get the play the ball here?
Get one play.
Yeah, they get one play. Curtin, and then he gets wrapped up. That's going to be it. The Newcastle Knights, unfortunately... Sorry, for Newcastle Knights do send Logan Strange, Jack and at least that as winners. Potentially to a final series, depending on the results. Great performance all around. The Broncos had a lot of errors. I'm sure we'll just want to scrape that loss off heading into the finals. As we look at... As we head towards... They'll head towards next week. Thoughts on the game, Jack Carl?
Yeah, well, I thought that the Broncos, they just beat themselves tonight. I think the Knights really capitalised on the opportunities the Broncos bid them, and it's good to see Logan Strange and Jack O'Neill and possibly even Robbie Elms go out with a win. And I will add this. If the Knights do manage to scrape into finals, this will be the first week game, 3rd v 4th, Broncos v Knights yet again at Suncorp. So the Knights may not be going back to Newcastle just yet. They may be staying in Brisbane for another week at least.
Maybe an overnight sleepover they might have at one of the Suncorp hotels. If you have a look at the stats here, Joey Kelly still ran for 181 run minutes. I thought it was pretty quiet, but that's still a pretty good game overall. Cooper Bronconwing was solid as always. Allison had 3 errors with that. He probably didn't have the greatest points. He was running alright, but had a few errors in his game. Jordan Williams was also good as always, but the Broncos, they don't need to pick those errors up heading into next week. I think that's all they need to fix up if they want to give themselves a chance.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I think that was their big thing tonight.
So you take a look at the Knight stats here. Bo Sadler, always a hooker, always runs well. Don Ponkston, he had a terrific game. 202 run meters along with the try that sealed it. Alex Christie, take a bow. 6 line breaks. He was absolutely incredible. And I've just noticed Logan Strange. 6 tackle breaks. I'll check this. But is that a record for the most tackle breaks in the game?
I'm not sure about that. It does sound like it could be a record.
Logan Strange breaking records in potentially his last game. How do you go any better? Matt Harris has the most line breaks in a season of 18. That's a third of that right there. I wonder if that's broken the record. That is an insane number for Logan Strange. Not to mention he got 5 line breaks. So Knights, they ended up playing very strong. Broncos had a lot of errors. I want to fix that heading to the final series. Thank you, Jack Carl, for joining me once, as always. And we will see you guys next time.